Arriving in Kuala Lumpur as a new student, Sara was both excited and overwhelmed. The bustling city promised rich experiences, but she quickly realized that finding a place to rent would become her first real test of independence. The journey began online. Sara scrolled through property websites, browsed group chats, and asked seniors for advice. She noted the most popular areas for students: Wangsa Maju and Sitapak for those attending local universities, Bukit Bintang and Brickfields for accessibility to public transport. Each neighborhood had its appeal. Sitapak was cheaper, Bukit Bintang more central, but more expensive. The next step was viewing units. Sara learned quickly to schedule visits during the day to check for natural light and inquire about internet speeds, key for assignments and late-night calls home. Landlords sometimes demanded 3 months' deposit. She compared the tenancy agreements, noticing some contracts sneaked in maintenance or utility charges. Transparency, she realized, was important. Sharing a space became a logical option. It brought costs down and introduced her to new friends. But sharing also meant communicating about chores, privacy, and guests. Sara's would-be roommate, Joanne, had already lived in KL for 2 years. Together, they made a checklist: budget, preferred locations, distance from campus, and safety. Their conversations included how to split utility bills and what to do during holidays. Dealing with agents was another lesson. Some promised everything and delivered little, while others guided her with clarity. Sara made sure to never hand over deposits without signed paperwork or, when possible, to deal directly with landlords. Her father reminded her always to keep receipts and take photos of the apartment before moving in, just in case. After weeks of searching, Sara found a room in a medium-cost apartment within walking distance to her university. The complex was gated, 20 minutes from the train station, and within reach of affordable eateries. She and Joanne furnished the place bit by bit: second-hand chairs, a kettle, a potted plant, and called it home. The adventure taught Sara that renting as a student in KL was about balancing priorities: tight budgets, security, convenience, and sometimes feelings of loneliness. But as she settled in with a cup of Milo, she realized that the biggest reward was the comfort of a space she could call her own, even if only for a semester or two.